Hello, thanks for learning to balloon twist with JellyKelly. Today I'm going to be teaching you the basics of balloon twisting. We're going to need to teach you the basics. You're going to need a balloon pump like that, or if you're really pro, something like this. This is a bit big for now, so I'll move this out of the way. You're also going to need 260 modelling balloons. You can get Qualitex or Sempertex, both of which can be found on my website on the links page, a link to get them. 260s is the size. We will also be using 160s. They're slightly thinner than a 260. You'll also need a Sharpie pen or some other permanent marker. I always use an edding pen to add a bit of extra to the eyes, and a balloon cutter or a pair of scissors. First of all, you need to know how to pump a balloon and tie the knot. Put the balloon nozzle on the end. By the way, the end of the balloon is always called the lip. This end is called the tail. Put the lip of the balloon onto the pump, hold it on and blow. Always leave somewhere for the balloon air to go when twisting. Never blow right to the end or you're just going to pop your balloon. Let a burp of air, pardon me, and then you take 2 fingers and you wrap the balloon around 2 fingers down through the middle of the 2 fingers, catch it, pull, release, and there you have tied your balloon. You're going to need to know some balloon terminology. First of all, to lock a balloon, always start at the lip end and push the balloon in the direction of the air. Always twist in the same direction. This will stop your balloon from coming undone. But at certain points in a balloon animal or a twist, you will need to lock the balloon off. This is how we do it. You take a bubble, twist in the same direction, hold the first bubble, twist another bubble, hold. As long as you hold the first and last bubble and you've twisted in the same direction, your bubble in the middle won't come undone. I could have 10 of these and they're not come undone as long as I've twisted in the same direction. But if I want to take my hands away and lock the balloon off, I would bring the bubbles together and I'd twist them in like this. That is called locking the balloon off. Next, you need to learn how to do a tulip twist or an apple twist. You don't always use them, but sometimes you might come across these. So you take the knot end with the lip, you take your finger, you push with the knot and the lip with the inside the balloon. With your other hand, you grab hold of the knot inside the balloon. Very carefully and slowly get your finger out. I'm now holding the knot inside the balloon. I twist the top bit, leaving the knot in this part of the balloon, up at the top there. And to make it stay there, I now roll the knot into the top part. That has then held the tulip twist in place. You also need to know what a pinch twist is. These are quite important for changing the direction that a balloon goes in. You have one bubble, you make a small bubble, something like that. To pinch twist this middle bubble, I lift it up, I push them together and I twist it round. That has created what we call a pinch twist. It's now changed the direction that the balloon goes in. I'm going to teach you how to make a basic balloon animal shape. From this balloon, you'll make many shapes and animals, but this is the basic form that you're going to need to know. It's very important how much air goes into your balloon when you make it. On this one, I'm leaving about a 6-inch tail. We always talk in inches in balloons for some old-fashioned reason. You take a balloon, you make one bubble, which we will call the head. We then do 2 more bubbles for ears and we lock them together. If you haven't watched the introduction on what terminology is used, you need to check out locking a balloon off. You then make a neck and you do the same that you did for the ears, but you call them front legs. You lock them together. You turn it round, you get your body balloon, and then you finish with the back legs in exactly the same way as the front legs and the ears. You lock them together. I always finish a balloon by tucking that bit inside and bringing it through, because then it stops it coming undone easily. That is your basic balloon animal shape. from this basic balloon shape, I just added some eyes, nose and a mouth. See my tips on how to decorate your balloon. And using this very same shape of head, ears, neck, front legs, body, back legs, tail, you can make many different shapes. Just changing the size of the balloon or the proportion. I've made a giraffe, still using head, ears, smaller ears, longer neck, front legs, body, slightly shorter back legs and a tail, gives you a giraffe. You see? Also, from that basic balloon shape, you can turn the dog, and you've got a head, ears that originally would have looked like that. I just turned around and pushed them inside the ears and held it in place like that. Legs, body, back legs, tail. Again, a rabbit, using exactly the same proportions, more or less. I added a bit more air to the balloon before tying it off, leaving only a tail that big on the end. And I've got a head, longer ears, smaller neck, little front legs, body, big back legs, and a little fluffy bubble tail. And I push the front legs into the back legs and the rabbit sits like that. And using just that much air in a balloon, I've made a mouse. Again, it's the same. It's just using different sized bubbles.